Okay, we're back. I got him this cheapy little digital camera at this discount store for like, I don't know, 10 bucks or something. And it needed an old 8 thingy card, 8 gigabyte card or whatever. So I found one, an old one. And he got stuck in there and he's just all wigging out. Anyway, I had to stop so I can go and take care of that. So anyway, that bag fit in here. I had a little bit of remnant on the table and then, or on my cutting board. And then here, so as I use this, then I'll just, you know, dump this. This is gonna be a lot easier for me to use than trying to do this and going, oh, that's good. No, it's not. It's not enough. So being able to pinch and all that will be a lot easier. So anyway, I was trying to tell you, the reason I'm showing you that was one, you can get Himalayan salt at the dollar store, and you can also get these jars. And I just like them because quick, you know what I mean? And when I cook pretty fast, and I don't have time to be shaking and twisted and all that stuff just to look, so someone can look cool on camera. You know, I think that's little, some of the things they do on those TV shows, I just look at them like, you all are just, well, I'm gonna say the R word, but they all crazy. Well, they've been eating too much of that adrenochrome. All right, we are going to make Chinese rice with tacos. Now, I'm not doing the down version like Marf said just yet because I just because not yet. I will though. Christopher asked me for some tacos. I said okay, I'll make them for you. Now I'm going to show you how I make my tacos. Okay. First, I put the hamburger meat in the pan. Yes, it was thawed out in a little bit of warm water. Let's see. I'm going to show you a few things. So first, you just throw it in the pan. It's going to take a hot minute for that pan to heat up and actually start cooking that meat. So when you do that, if you turn the flame on just before, some people say, turn the pan on, get it nice and hot. You can, but then you got to be ready to go with the rest of your stuff, which I am not. So, being that I'm not, I'm going to back you up. And I had to go out to my, oh my goodness, you guys, I had to go out to my cold room to get some onions. So I brought in, last time I brought in 2, this time I brought in 4 because I don't like going out there so much because it's cold. I had to get some milk and just, because we buy the box milk at the dollar store. I buy that. I've got powdered milk and we get milk from the Amish. And when we can't make it to the Amish and we can just run to the gas station because it got too late or whatever, then we will get it from the, you know, regular pasteurized milk like everybody drinks. But we try to get it from the Amish so we can drink it from them. All this white stuff on my cutting board, pink stuff, whatever it is, y'all know it's salt. So I want to hear my cutting board was dirty because it's not. Anyway, I did a video about going to the Amish and I'm going to try and put it together so I can put it on here for y'all. But, okay. Now, your meat's getting hot over there, your pan's getting nice and hot. So you've got time up your onion. Now this one, when I do tacos, I julienne it. Julienne means small little pieces. Y'all saw what I just did? That's all it is. You make up all these fancy words, add a cooking spool, and most of them teachers there couldn't make it on the outside. The only job they could get is at a cooking school to teach temperatures and stuff. They do not teach you how to cook there, so don't be sending your kids there. Teach them how to cook at home, mamas. Teach them how to cook at home. They teach them temperatures, cleanliness, Board of Health, all that. They teach them how to make a room. They teach your basic stuff. And that's it. Because I was, you know, they'll cook a few fancy dishes for them and let them cook a few fancy dishes, and that's about it. How to decorate a plate. Well, honey, decorating a plate ain't gonna feed you. And I was very successful with my catering business with everything that my mother taught me, and some. I mean, a lot of it I picked up all on my own. And this might seem like a lot of onions, but we like a lot of onions. Okay, you're just gonna throw this in there. And again, don't trip on the meat cooking in there, you guys. Just don't trip on it. Just let it cook. You might be going, oh no, I gotta stir the meat. Oh no, if you notice in a lot of my videos, I hardly ever go over to the meat. Hardly ever. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh my goodness, there it is. Okay. If you don't have any of these, get you some. It just makes opening things a lot easier. Alright, so I need a couple of garlic. Probably just, I don't know. So if you look, hang on over here. I know the downward, video would be a lot better, so just give me some time with that, okay? So it looks like a lot of onions. We like a lot of onions. I probably put too many, but you can't never put too many. They're not going to taste oniony, okay? They're going to taste amazing in these tacos with everything I'm going to put in them. That's all. Just leave it alone. It ain't going to burn. Okay? Now we're going to fish out.
Mama, tell her something.
No. Out. I'm not talking to a girl. I'm talking to a camera. And then that camera, that video is going to go online and lots of people are going to see it. So I'm talking to many people.
Can you tell her about the, can you tell the camera about the star shower?
He wants you all to know he got a star shower.
I want a star shower slideshow.
It's a slideshow. It goes up in this, on this ceiling when he goes to sleep at night while we're doing story time, and he's able to see the stars. He wants everybody to know. Now I'm doing this because I think it's just a lot easier to get little tiny pieces. You can do it any way you want. So I've shown you guys this many times, or several times. Get down. This finger's in the front, the thumb is in the back. See how far back it is? Now it's like going to the middle. This finger here is actually going to be behind, pushing it through. When I can't use this finger anymore because there's not that much left, then the thumb and first finger will be pushing it through like that. So sometimes it catches the glove. So you gotta, sometimes your gloves aren't on tight enough, like mine. I didn't put them on all the way, I should have. So, alright. I mean, and start off by going slow, you guys. So I've been doing this since I was 12. I'm 56. It's a long time. And this will go into the meat. Alright, that's all I put in my meat. Okay, now the other thing I put in, little green chilies. Poblanos. Is that what that says? Picardos. Anyway, clean off your jars, people. Clean off your jars. Now these are going to go on my tacos too. They give it an amazing flavor, you guys. So good. You just open the can, don't drain it, don't do nothing. That's what they look like. There's no heat in these. There you go. Alright, I just put a can of these little chilies. These are gonna make your tacos amazing, you guys. All them flavors, the garlic, the onion, the little tiny chilies. These will not be spicy, I promise you. They're gonna taste so, so good. But I don't know, I put a couple of pinches of salt because I haven't put anything in here. Nothing in here, and a little bit of pepper, about a pinch of pepper. Nothing in here is salty, so if you don't salt it, it's not gonna have the salt in it. So you wanna take care of that. And you're just gonna fry it up a little bit, get it nice and brown. And if you do that, you know, where they're a little, it's got a little dark, just mash it up and mix it in. No one's gonna know. All right, so now I'm gonna lower that a little bit, halfway, and we'll get started on the rice. Okay. Try and save these onions, but they're gone. They're toast. Okay, so to make Chinese rice, all you do is cut up some green onions, have you an egg, and soy sauce, whatever you want to call it. I call it sorry sauce. We always called it sorry sauce, but it is like the best thing ever. Can you go put these back in the fridge for me? Oh, never mind. I'm gonna need them for the tacos. Okay, so I want to get the rice going, and then once the rice gets going, then I'll chop up everything for the tacos, because that's easy. It's like, I don't know, it's like the easiest part of this whole dish. I just go through, make sure that all the yucky parts are off. And the brown ends. That's it. Run them under some water really fast.
It's not recording. That's why I turned off.
Alright, hit record.
I did.
No, it's not recording, is it?
Yeah, see that?
Oh, okay. So anyway, all I did was cut the tips off, put all the tips together, or the ends, and you just, put them together. And just squeeze them together and give them a chop. Now this is going to be enough for my tacos and for my rice, because Asian rice or Chinese rice, you use onions, these kind. There's a difference in the round onions, long green onions. All the onions have different flavors, different jobs they do. For the flavors, you can do whatever you want, but I mean, recipes have been handed down because mamas found out what works and what doesn't. I'm just gonna put these over here. Okay, so we're going to make Asian rice, you guys. I didn't realize my autofocus wasn't on when I was cutting up the garlic and all that, so I hope it didn't move on y'all too much, but If it did, you've seen me do it before. Okay, so we got our white rice cooked. Maybe over here a little bit. Okay. And all I'm gonna do is put a little bit of oil in my pan. This is one that just came out that I seasoned. See how pretty it is? This is one of the ones that just came out of the oven. It's seasoned, but it was really super hot, so I had to use a silicone glove to pull it out. But the other ones are still in there cooling off. So I'm not gonna, I'll show you, I'm doing a video on hands, you guys. I'm doing 2 videos right now. One on cleaning cast iron and the other one on making tacos and Chinese rice. All right, so you can do all the rice, some of the rice. I'm only gonna do some of the rice because Christopher does like white rice as I fill it on my stove. So I'm gonna leave some because he likes to just come get a bowl of rice late at night, you know? So I cooked 2 cups of white rice so that I can do the, you know, leave some for him for later. And I'll leave him that much. A little bit more. And so that I can make this rice. And all you're gonna do is put it in there. Cover your rice back up. That way he has a choice. But I know this is, I just try and break it up a little bit. And you don't want it too hot. You want to keep it like on a medium heat. So when you see that, there you go. That's all we're doing right now is we're just browning the rice a little bit. You're not going to do it for a long time. About 10 minutes or so. And then you're going to put in your soy sauce. This is our soy sauce. I probably put in a 1/4 cup, less than that, maybe, yeah, probably less than a 1/4 cup. And you want to get all your rice covered because that's the salt in here, okay? You're not going to put salt in here. You wonder how they get their rice pretty brown. So it's that really pretty golden brown. Soy sauce. But you don't got to salt Chinese food. A lot of the sauces are just amazing, you guys. And you're going to mix it all through. You want to get all that white rice brown with that soy sauce. Okay. Okay, so I got a can of sliced carrots and a can of peas. I gotta tell you a story about them peas. So, you know, we go to a discount store, right? Well, they were moving, and they had a whole pallet, well, a whole big box on the bottom of the pallet full of this size can of peas. And we were just gonna get like 20 of the cans, and then I thought, well, my husband loved them so much, because this is when he was still with us. He loved them so much, I said, well, why aren't we just gonna take them all? Anyway, we took them all. We ended up paying 4 cents a can once we did the math, which was an amazing deal. And none of us really eat a lot of peas. I'll eat them. We will if I put them in certain foods and stuff. But he's not here to eat them. We got like 300 something cans of peas. Okay, so I'm gonna put some carrots and peas in there. because I like the vegetables. Now you don't have to put in the vegetables if you don't want to. And no, you do not need to use a wok. Now, if you don't think that's enough soy sauce for you, then add more. Okay, so next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna throw in some eggs, and these are eggs from my food room, from my pantry. And remember what I told you, well, if you've been watching my videos, you all know. Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever open an egg into your food. Okay? Because if it went bad and you just poured it into your food, guess what? You just contaminated your food. Always open in another container first. So that egg is good. I usually just do one egg, but this is a lot of rice. And the egg is going to bind it together like a paste. Oh, these eggs are amazing. They're so big, you guys. You get happy chickens, they give you big eggs. Big, beautiful, strong mama eggs. I just love them. Okay. Oh my God, as much of that egg as I can. Put it right in the middle. And I'm going to use a spatula just because I know some stuck to the bottom. So I'm going to unscrape it. All I can do is mix that egg up in all of it. Don't you ever wonder when you go to a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, how the rice kind of clumps together? Well, that's why. Okay, so when using your spatula, I don't know. I don't think you need a wok. I mean, it's not sticking here to my food. I can even turn it up, but it's on low right now. I just unstuck it all just by doing one of these. All you gotta do, if your pan is seasoned, it's gonna cook just like a wok. I mean, y'all saw when I first started making it, you saw the rice sticking to the bottom and stuff. And, and then once you just scrape it up, it scrapes right back up. Okay, I'm just gonna let that cover the whole pan here. Gonna let that sit for a cool minute. Now, I put, you don't want your onions to cook, completely in there. Like, sprinkle them on the top. And then when you serve it on your plate, you sprinkle a little bit more. But it's gonna leave that alone for a minute. And then we're gonna come back here. Let's see. I'm gonna put these carrots, hold on. You can get these at Walmart, and then you put it in the machine, it sucks the air out. Don't waste your money. They're very expensive, don't waste your money. Charlie got them for me a long time, no, about a year ago. And suck the air out, works great and everything, but then within a day or two, all the air is sucked out. So, all the air is back in, I should say. Alright, so then when you get to your lettuce, There's your wedge salad, people. That they put bacon sprinkles and blue cheese and all that fun stuff on it for you. You can do it yourself at home. But we're lazy, you know, we won't. I just try to get as much air out of these as I can. Because we might have tacos another day. I might make my vegetarian enchiladas. I mean, okay.
Okay, so then all you do, just a quick chop, nothing, you know, fancy. And then I just kind of give it a turn. And then this one I kind of get a little bit smaller. And then once you get it cut like that, then you can kind of just pull it in where you think it might be too big. Because you don't need it shredded the way that you get it at Taco Bell, okay? Just pour it in a bowl. Now, if you're gonna make tacos for your whole family and you want them all to make them themselves, is put everything separate in a bowl and give them the taco shells and tell them, have at it. I don't do that here. I did when Charlie was here, but I don't do that now. I make their food for them. Because Christopher would put this whole bowl in his taco. He put the whole band of meat in his taco. So I don't do that here, okay? So we've got our onions cut up. We've got our lettuce. And let me grab the cheese. Okay, now we're gonna do the taco shells, okay, which are pretty easy. This is the point, your rice is done. You've got everything cut up that you're going to use. You got your sour cream out. Yeah, I can make my own sour cream, but he's not eating it, okay? He wants it from the store. And until, you know, here's the thing, we got them flavors in our mouths, in our taste buds, and we know what we've tasted in the past, and that's what we want. So I'll give him the little flavors that he wants here and there. Sometimes I'll sneak him my sour cream and he can't even tell the difference, but if he sees it, he ain't gonna eat it. So, and I've got his sour cream here. We're gonna use paste picante sauce. He likes mine, but he likes mine with chips and salsa. This is picante. If you see labels in my house, it's just because that's what I use. I'm not endorsing nobody. We got this for $1. $1 at the Amish, okay? Well, you can't see it because it's a little, you know, a bit fuzzy. Here, let me fix that. Okay, so this is a point where we're gonna make our taco shells. You get your little pan on here and you get yourself about 1/4 of an inch of oil. At least 1/4 of an inch of oil, okay? Now, once this cools down, that's why I have, see these containers? See these containers right here? Right here? That's why I have 4 of them. Some of them are for undamaged oil, meaning I just use them for taco shells and I will reuse that oil for taco shells again. Some of them are for coconut oil. Some of them, one of them is for bacon grease and one of them is for, you know, whatever, you know, beef or whatever. So that's why I have 4 of them. I was thinking of getting a 5th one, but so this is the rice. So your rice is done, okay? Now you can add as many eggs in this. You can add 4 eggs if you want it to be a little bit more stickier. What that means, it just clumps together more. At this point, if you want this to be a meal, get one of your cans of chicken and toss it in. The shredded chicken or the cubed chicken, whatever. The ones that you already canned, toss it in. Roast beef, toss it in. We can even get this hamburger and toss it in. It's a meal. It's a meal, you guys. This rice right here is a meal. Yes. I took that out. I gotta redo it. Part of my canning, my cast iron cleaning video. So this is already a meal, you guys. You can put in any kind of meat or eat it like this, you vegetarians. It's got protein in it. It's already got the egg in it. You already got your protein. And it tastes amazing.
I broke the faucet.
What?
This.
Okay, so you're just gonna turn your meat back on. And then lower it all the way to low. You wanna lower it, once you get it back on, you wanna lower it to low. And then you got your corn tortilla that has your lines on it. Just grab one of the lines and fold it in half. Your oil should be hot enough that it starts sizzling. I don't know if you guys can see that from back there, but I'm gonna pull you a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. Go this way. And I just kind of rock it back and forth inside real gentle. Pretty easy. These taste better than anything you'll buy in the store, I can tell you that. That's why I don't like the ones in the store. They're so nasty compared to these. But in a pinch, I'll eat those. And then you just kind of flip it over and do the other side. Now you can make these as crunchy as you want. My dad loves them super crunchy. I like mine super soft. Christopher likes just about average. And Jeremy doesn't eat none of them. One day maybe he will. Right now he marches to the beat of his own drum. There you go. You just kind of shake it a little bit, not hard, because you don't want it to splat everywhere. And then I have a paper towel over here that I have waiting for it. Now Christopher will eat 4 of these. And I will eat 1, because I'll eat the rice. He'll eat all of the rice too, but I'll eat 1 taco and some rice. And he will eat 4 tacos and some rice. So you don't really use a lot of this oil, so that's why I have a container over there that once it cools down it will go in, because I can use it the next time I fry. You know, something like this. I mean, it's good oil. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's expensive, so why am I gonna throw it away? As long as you don't burn it, just don't over, you know. I'll show them to you in a minute. Just let me, I had to pull the camera closer so you can see. So I'm right-handed, you guys, so I'm frying this side first, and then you can flip it over and do that side. Tacos are like the easiest dinner, but he's always asking me to make tacos every night. I'll ask him, what do you want for dinner? Tacos. No, I'm not making tacos again. It's so easy, but I want something different. Because I eat what they eat. I mean, not all the time, but I mean, whatever vegetables and stuff, but I don't always want to make tacos. I'll tell them no. Well, then no, pick something else. Let's get enchiladas, or let's, you know, we make a casserole, or anything else. You want breakfast, pancakes, waffles? No, I want tacos. I'm like, you and your dang tacos. Okay, now as you start making them, your oil's gonna start to get really hot. So you're gonna wanna start to lower that just a little bit. Just because you don't want it to burn on you. You don't want the oil to burn. You don't want your taco shells to burn. Just wanna lower it a little bit. And plus it gets a little bit hot on your hand too, because these are short tongs. I should have got my long tongs out. That's all you're gonna do. So I know this is not a normal meal, tacos and Chinese rice, but let me tell you, they go together. They just do. It's getting hot on my hands. Alright, I'll leave that like that, because that one is mine. I already made Christopher's 4. And if he wants some tomorrow, if there's leftover meat and stuff, I'll make them tomorrow for him, you know. Alright. Alright, so now let's build our tacos. Move this over here. These are pretty warm still. Actually, I want to give him this one because this one is more pliable. See, I left it in the oil too long, got a little brown, but it's still good. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, so you can turn these off now. You can turn everything off now. I'm gonna fill his up with meat because he's my little carnivore. Well, you want to fill it up about halfway, okay? For me, I'll just put a little bit in because the flavor is really good. No, I'm not giving him this one because it's dark brown on one side. I just want this one because this one is a little bit flimsier for me. I don't like mine. That's about all the meat I'll eat. And the meat will soften the tortilla too, you guys. Okay. First thing you're gonna put in. He loves his sour cream. So we're gonna put in a couple of dabs in each one. Now, I like sour cream, but just a little bit. Okay. All right, so this is my taco, that's his taco. So we're gonna give him just a little bit of picante sauce. This is a little spicy. And I wanna get this jar out of the refrigerator because there's nothing in it anymore and it's taking up space. All right. And I can use it for something else. Okay, then you're going to get your lettuce. Now, you don't gotta be like perfect with this. Just gonna put your lettuce in here like that. Put as much or as little as you want. And then you're gonna put your onions. Now, if you don't have, and then you're gonna put your cheese. Now, if you don't have tomatoes, you don't need to use tomatoes. I don't know if I have any in there. But, Jeremy, go check the refrigerator and see if I think I got a tomato down there. Yeah, about 4 of them.
Where did I make my sound?
Okay. I got found a tomato. So this is how I get my tomatoes. I just go down in one direction. I don't cut all the way through though. And then you go this way. Now when you gotta make food for 150 to 500 people,
you're gonna get yourself a little assembly line doing this. Somebody's gonna cut the tip off. Someone's gonna have them, boom, tip, boom, tip, boom, tip. Pass it to the next person. Next person's gonna and turn it, pass it on. The next person will be doing this. And let me tell you, you can get a ton of tomatoes cut in a very short time when you have a little assembly line with a lot of little people that knows how to use a knife. It's pretty darn fast. And then once he has it cut up, which these knives aren't as sharp, but the knives we use are pretty sharp. And once it's like four or five slices this way, turn it, 4 or 5 slices this way, goes on, they dice it, and then it goes, and then he just slides it over, and the next person gets it and puts it wherever it needs to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some tomatoes in here. Now last time he didn't want tomatoes, he just wanted cheese, I think. But see who he is today. Maybe he's 34 today. The 8-year-old doesn't like all this stuff, okay? The 34-year-old does. Ah, no. This is a pretty good sized plate of food, so it tilted over. Okay. So now we will give him his rice. This is, hey, right, call Chris to eat.
Oh, me. Why me? Don't break this one. Honey!
As I spill it. There you go. Y'all see that? He's got his tacos, his rice. He's gonna come grab it in a minute. So normally when I'm making dishes, I got like seconds to show you, and then he grabs the plate from me. All right, there's his tacos, there's his food. I wanna make mine. All right, so here's my plate. I got me my rice. I got me my taco that is like bendable. I like my tacos like, you know, easier. Like, I don't like them really hard. I got my rice, and I like to. My husband used to laugh at me because I like to use a spoon to eat. And he'd use a fork. He'd say, "You act like such a baby," because I always eat out of bowls and I always eat with a spoon. I don't know. You gotta try this rice. It's really good. And the taco, I gotta pick it up with my hands, you guys. If you made this for your family, we'll do anything you want. They'll love you. They'll get your yard cleaned. Girls, your daughters, they'll do the laundry. Make this for them. It's mostly vegetarian except a little bit of meat inside here and some eggs in the rice. You can even leave the eggs out if you don't want it. If you're vegan or if you're vegetarian and don't want to eat the eggs, leave them out. You can X-nay anything out of any dish. All right, I'm gonna go eat. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will get that top-down look eventually, but right now, this is what I'm working with, okay? Hope you liked the video. Love y'all. Bye.